ping. Okay, apparently it doesn't show in the draft. I don't know why.
I mean, I can see my ping, but that
no, but
doesn't
I
do
want
anything.
to. I want to check packet loss. That's the thing.
I can see everyone's ping.
Yeah, but I want to check packet loss.
Yeah. There's a way to do it in console, but I forget.
Yeah.
It's like something game status. Let's see if I can game.
Maybe it's netgraph. I don't think it's netgraph. I don't think it shows packet loss in netgraph. Good luck, buddy. It's all you, man. So
I tried.
We're gonna get into the game soon. Some quick bans. Fastest draft ever. Wow. Look at that. Last ban, Enchantress.
They banned random heroes though, so
Yeah, I know,
and they
I know.
picked in the wrong order.
I know. It doesn't matter really. It's you only have to do
It's
it
only
because
for
of
the replay.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I know why they remake CM because the timer is different in CM and AP, but
Yes.
it would
That
be
is an
nice
issue.
for the fans if they would pick and ban the same.
They
If
did that
someone's
in
watching the replay, then
they did that in Summit, but I don't think it doesn't really matter that much. Because I think if people are watching this, they'll know that we're casting, obviously, and they can understand. They can hear us through the replay. For anybody watching in the future, those bans and those picks are not the actual. Well, those picks are, but those are not the actual bans.
You know what else happens though?
What?
That Dota stats get messed up because those bans get put into that Dota
That's
stats.
true. That's true. Maybe somebody can go back and look at the first game, because the first game should still be in there, right? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, man.
I don't know. They probably choose which games to parse, I would think. I'm not sure exactly how that works.
Either way, Denial versus Team Tinker, game number 2. Denial have to win this game to move on to the third game. If Team Tinker win, they are going to move on. They're going to play Virtus Pro in their next series. So, some Virtus Pro squads waiting in the quarterfinals of this tournament. Venomous Gale, Bulba's going to get caught out. Can they get this kill? They have a Illusory Orb. I think Bulba's dead. I don't see him. They have Purification. Is it going to be enough? They actually missed the orb. Bulba juked it. They're not going to get this kill. That's actually unbelievable. EGM coming in with the Purification saves his life. Wow.
I think Bulba has to walk all the way back to base.
I mean, at least he's not dying. That's the thing.
That is true. So a nice dodge from him to dodge that orb. I think he actually would have just fallen if he didn't dodge that. Oh, this rune could actually be big if it's a haste or something.
EGM? Okay. Down bottom, what was it? Regen? Oh my god.
Oh, no,
literally the two worst ones. He has Purification. Illusory Orb is going to hit this time. He's going to purify himself. They're going to John. He'll try to body block. They just made the same mistake. Tether, he's dead. Goodbye, EGM.
Doesn't even matter.
That was awkward. So, first blood goes for Denial. A good start for them again.
I guess
well, we have a second, though.
I better get a haste or an invis, or I'm dead.
That's his thought process. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. For Team Tinker, in your dire mid lane is going to be Sig Sing playing your Ember Spirit. Top lane, it's going to be Bulba playing your Vengeful Spirit. Koikva on your Storm Spirit. EGM, who just died, walking the long walk of shame back to the top lane on your Omni Knight. And down bottom, it is going to be Arise yet again on the Tide Hunter. He did really well in the first game. We'll see how he does this game.
And for the side of Denial, we're going to have Matrice in the safe lane playing a 1v1 matchup as the Slark against Tide. In the mid lane, we're going to have the classic PA Wisp combination being played by Funzy on the PA and Creo playing the Wisp.
Nice new change from Sig Sing.
And in the top lane, we're going to have Effing Mad playing the Venomancer support. Oh,
Matt is dead, actually. Big magic missile. EGM purifies. He's taking a lot of tower hits. He's in some trouble. He sells up. That might have saved his life. I think it did. Oh, what a play coming out from EGM. They get a kill. They get the return kill. Purification. We're going to Koikva. I think EGM has to go back home. He does have a TP scroll, so he'll be able to TP back in, but big kill coming out. Oh, God, no. Please, no. Please.
Yeah, well, my game actually lagged during that engagement. I couldn't see anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I'm guessing they had the same thing that I had.
And I don't know if you introduced him, but draws on the puck.
Yep. I didn't. He was the last man.
Well, they kill Matt. He gets back up to the lane. And EGM is actually wasting... Like, this game is him walking back and forth from the well, I think. Maybe he's going to pull first or stack first. I'm not sure. Looks like he's going to stack it up real quick. So, as it stands right now, although Sig Sing is at 8 last hits, this shouldn't be that easy of a lane for him, especially once Funzy gets a couple of levels. So...
Although at the same time, whenever he pops the Flame Guard, it's going to be doing a lot of damage, and they have no way to remove it, so...
Yeah, Stifling Dagger's not going to be enough.
Gets a haste, and it looks like he's rotating into this top lane. There might be an engagement here.
They could tether to a hero, maybe even to draw, maybe to mad.
I'm surprised he popped it that early, actually, because he has the bottle.
Yeah, it was bottled up, I believe. Yeah, so surprised that he used it, but he's waiting to go. They're trying to force something here, but it's not going to happen. EGM is still not back in the lane. He had to buy boots first, and now he's going to get back with a TP scroll. Quakefoot is sitting at 10 last hits. They're starting to outlane them, I believe, in a couple of these lanes. You look at bottom lane. It is pretty even, though. 11 last hits for the Slark, 12 for Arise. This is actually not a bad matchup for Arise. I know you do have Essence Shift, and that's pretty good. In fact, he gets 2 points into it to Essence Shift a lot of Arise, but Anchor Smash is doing work against Patrice.
Yeah, he should be okay in this 1v1. There's going to be kill.
There is going to be a Magic Missile. No. Venomous Gale, Repel Ghost, does not take off the Gale Slow. And I think Mad should be okay. Quakefoot has no pull.
He's against
Tether,
boots, though.
Well, I don't know what's happening here.
Oh, no. This is actually not good. Wait.
They did not chase.
I guess that was fine because they had the Wisp regen, so...
That was odd.
Sing actually doing pretty well in this mid lane, considering it was a 2v1 at the start, and now is even against the PA.
Funzy's now at 16 last hit, Sing is at 20, so yeah, he's starting to eclipse that PA, and this is a problem. I think that they need to, they're going to send back Creo, and they're going to try to force Sing out of the lane. Overcharge, Stifling Dagger was already used, there's no Phantom Strike available, and that'll be that. So it's, again, kind of a not as an aggressive start as the last game, even though last game there weren't any kills. Still, Wave of Terror is going to go in, and Drawl's got to make a decision whether or not he wants to try to contest this. Wave of Terror is not going to be really nice to have, so this is an awkward offlane coming out from Denial, and I think Team Tinker are playing it very well.
Yeah, I think Matrice can actually play a bit more aggressive in this 1v1 lane. Because once you get... Oh, he actually went 3 points into Essence Shift against the Tidehunter, so every time he hits Tide, he's going to be losing stats for an entire minute.
That's a 60-second duration. Yeah, that's huge, actually.
Usually I only see 2 points when you're in these Slark melee matchups. Because the level 1, it really doesn't do anything, because 15 seconds is not pretty negligible.
Well, I think... if he hits him a couple more times, gets up to like 6 stacks all of a sudden, this could be kind of big. I mean, Arise is still rather tanky, and Anchor Smash is going to work against Patrice, and in fact, he's getting a lot of CS because of it, but I like the idea of an Essence Shift level 3, although that does mean that you're not going to be as effective early on in the game, but that might not matter because he is in the solo lane anyway, so... interesting. Mid lane.
I actually don't like this Slark skill build at all. I think he should be going... he should have 3 in leap and 2 in Essence Shift right now. It gives them maximum kill potential on Tide if they rotate one hero.
Sing is going to maybe look to Remnant up to the high ground. He already just threw another one up. Searing Chains is going to go. That saves his life. Stifling Dagger. Is he going to dive this? He could have, but Phantom Strike was on cooldown. That's the issue. The cooldown, that's the problem with going Phantom Strike last, leveling it up last, because the cooldown is very long. 14 seconds, I guess, is pretty long, so...
yeah. Definitely pretty much the standard go-to PA build, though. Oh, he does get the kill on Arise, so... both missed that one.
Hey, man, I was a professional observer at Beyond the Summit, Summit 2, and I missed a kill. Not sure what happened there. Go me. I'm the best.
Oh, he actually goes up to 4 points in Essence Shift, so really prioritizing winning this laning phase.
I mean, I guess he's got 11 stacks of... he actually has 114 damage, by the way.
I mean, it's really strong in melee matchup. He also steals intelligence, and since Tide doesn't have mana boots yet, he probably didn't even have enough mana to Ravage when he died, and that's usually what happens when you die in these 1v1s against Slark as a melee hero.
Oh, triple Remnant Funzy has to Phantom Strike away. You gotta use the Searing Chain. Sing Sing should get this kill. What a play. Sing Sing diving the tower. Illusory Orb off the mark. Sing goes up to the top lane, or rather to the top rune spot rather than back to the mid lane. Bulba's here to help out, but he won't need it. Sing is gonna walk away freely and get an easy kill. That's awkward.
Yeah, even though Arise does die in this bottom lane, the CS is still pretty even. And once he gets the Arcane boost, there's actually not going to be any kill pressure on Arise anymore.
He has the bottle. He's actually very close to... he has his Arcane money now if he wants it. Matrice is... he does have Shadow Dance. He is taking a lot of Anchor Smash damage, but...
it doesn't really matter. He's just going to go and Fog, heal up. It's actually so obnoxious to play against...
what a dumb hero.
Slark is a melee hero in a 1v1.
Yeah. Quakefoot's Galed. He has no level 6. Illusory Orb's going to come in. They're going to pop up the Purification. There's the Repel. They avoid the Waning Rift because of it. EGM walking through. Not going to get any real damage there. And Quake's going to take a couple of right clicks and then back away. Venomous Gale now down. He'll bottle up and he's fine.
I'm just not sure what this Venomancer is supposed to bring into this game. I mean, he's done like pretty well in the early game. He's had a couple of Gales, but it's just not a hero that functions very well as a support.
Especially against the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, he's just going to feed against Storm. They have no disables off of these support heroes. Their only disable against the Storm is going to be the silence from the puck.
It's not really that great either. I mean, I know Gerald's a really good Storm or puck player,
that's for
but
the Ember as well.
Yeah. Like, Sing is going to just remnant out. Storm's going to ball lightning out. There's not much they can do to lock down these cores. And on top of that, they're going to have Repel. So even with Waning Rift, you can just repel that off, right? The silence doesn't stay on if you repel it, right?
Yeah, I think it... yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like a BKB, so...
It's a BKB, yeah.
Storm's getting kind of low. Looks like he's going to have to head back to bases. He was taking a camp, I believe, in the jungle. Took the large camp here. And there is going to be a group up in mid. Crio's nearby, Matt as well. There's no smoke on any of them. Fudzy picks up the treads. Will he go for a Battle Fury? Will he go for something like a Vlad's? We'll wait and see what his item of choice is going to be.
Slark actually picks up a Blade of Alacrity, so is he going to make a Yasha? That's a bit of an odd build.
I think he might be going SNY this game. That's the only real reason why you'd pick up a Blade of Alacrity.
Alright, he knows where the enemy ward is. He should be dewarding this. He has a sentry.
He's got to back away. He doesn't want to get caught out. He'll probably go back towards it at some point in time.
He didn't even ping. What is going on? Okay, he's gonna go back. He's gonna go back. Okay, he knows.
You got really scared for a second. You're like, are you serious?
Well, I mean, as a Slark player, like, that's... You can't... When you're moving around, you actually just stare at your status bar. Because you want to know if, like, someone's invis or if there's a ward or something.
Mm-hmm. Top lane, Waning Rift, Dream Coil, Quakefoot, repelled up, pulled in, and he's just like, that's how easy it is. I'm just going to repel, and you're fine. And that was the problem. EGM avoided the Waning Rift. Actually, he was trying to TP away, and then Draw's like, nope, never mind. I'm going to stay here. Meanwhile, down bottom lane, Sing and Bulbo are smoked up. They're heading to the enemy jungle. They're going to look for maybe Creo, who is rather low. He does have Tether, but no target to tether to at this point. He's too far away. Maybe they head towards the mid lane and take down Funzy instead. Looks like that's going to be the prize there. Flame Guard, Searing Chains. He's got a Phantom Strike, but into the Magic Missile. Now the Wave of Terror. Funzy's still alive. His level 2 Blur. Phantom Strike goes in, but Funzy is going to fall. And it's going to be Sing getting the kill with the Flame Guard damage. And they get the kill in the top lane. 2 dead. Not sure what happened there. I missed it altogether, but...
They killed Venom in the top lane.
They also killed the puck, didn't they? Draw was there.
Was Draw there?
Yeah, he's dead, man.
Oh. I only caught the Venom kill.
That's huge. Team Tinker 5-2 now. I don't know what happened.
They balled in with the Storm and then the heal bomb, and they just went splat.
Yeah, well. And he also has a regen rune. Are you kidding me?
That rune RNG.
It's not even really an S4 rune. S4 rune's the haste rune.
That's the 6-minute haste rune.
Yeah.
Which is actually like the most ridiculous thing in Dota, because it pretty much guarantees a kill and there's nothing you can do about it. But
I want to ask you about this, by the way. Zai was complaining about the 0-minute rune and how it's stupid.
I think it's stupid too. Because like a haste rune at 0 minutes?
Yeah, it can change the complexion of the game. Jarl's going to silence. He's going to stay alive. Repel up. Dream Claw to EGM, and he does have GA. They also canceled a TP. I'm not sure who that was, but they canceled it.
I think it was Veno?
Probably.
No, it wasn't Veno.
Oh, he's going to jump it again. Draw?
Yeah, it was
like,
PA.
Phase shift has now been used. And Draw actually quick with just does ball lightning away. And GA is still available for EGM if they want to go. But, I mean, yeah, they're going to fly in. Draw phase shifts. Pull's available. Going to pop it. There's going to be another TP coming in. Purification. Gerald gets the Waning Rift off, but it's too late. Now he's going to phase shift to Jaunt away. GA used, retreats, chasing desperately after EGM. Now he's going to purify, or rather, excuse me, repel quickly. He wants Gerald. Will he get the kill? Phase shift is down for another 2 seconds. Jaunt away. TP out from quickly. He can't get the kill. Nice try coming out from Team Tinker, but a great response from Matrice. And Gerald with a heck of a play to stay alive.
Yeah. So, pretty good play from Denial there. They sort of baited in. Nice play from Gerald to not die in that situation. He actually goes 3 into Waning Rift, so it's pretty hard to kill Puck with this skill build, as the silence is going to be really long. And then the nice TP from Slark. Mad could be in a little bit of trouble.
Oh, he absolutely is in a little bit of trouble. More than a little bit of trouble. They will relocate and help him out. Sleightifist goes. Funzy wants to fight this. They have a lot of heroes from Tinker. EGM caught out Purification. He is done. No GA to help him out survive against that freaking Phantom Assassin. Droopcore on to 2. Funzy going to work. Nice searing chains to make sure he stays. Ravage! It might be a bit too far away. It does connect to Funzy, and they get draw as well. Double kill from Arise. The Master Tidehunter comes in. His beautiful hat gets the kill, and his Blink Dagger is completed as well. Big turn coming out from Team Tinker in that 12-minute team fight.
Yeah, Rise is getting massive on the Tidehunter now. And I think we're going to see something similar to last game where Denial aren't going to be able to stand up to the team fight of Team Tinker. They have this Omni Knight who's very good in the team fights with the Repel and the heal, as well as the Guardian Angel, and then they're going to have the Blink Ravage, which is already available at 12 minutes in the game. How do you team fight into this with the lineup that Denial have? They need BKBs on both of these cores, but that's not going to be for quite some time.
I think Team Tinker could start running over Denial, especially if they get an item up on the Storm Spirit. But all they need to really do is just have the EGM Omni Knight and Arise nearby, and then have a couple of cores. Ravage, Purification, Repel, Guardian Angel. You can't fight into that. Not only the Ravage like you were talking about, but GA is impossible to fight into for this PA, and for even the Slark to a certain extent. So draw on Matrice in the top lane. They might look for a kill on Quake, not the easiest target to bring down. They need a Waning Rift in order to actually kill him, but Quakefoot is going to be building into that Orchid. He does have the Robe of the Magi, so it's going to be a while before he does get that, though. That's the thing. Gale, EGM mid lane, just purifies himself. Still slowed. Okay. 14 minutes in. Quakefoot playing a dangerous game top. Still
he should be fine. I mean, we talked about how the only thing that can disable him is the silence from the Waning Rift, and Jarrell is not close to a blink yet.
Well,
so
why is he waiting here? I don't understand what they think they're going to find. They're going to jaunt in, Waning Rift. Maybe they will get the kill. There's going to be the Dream Claw as well. Quakefoot, Ball Lightning's away, and he's going to survive, and he's going to TP out as well. That was so close. That was perfect execution. Arise, no Ravage, Anger Smash. Relocate coming in. It's going to be PA and Creo. Arise has to back away now. There's going to be the Stifling Dagger. Lucior, no jaunt coming in. They will not dive this. Maybe Patrice will. He's going to pounce Magic Missile. Nice Dark packed it off. Bulba going to try to TP away. Meanwhile, Sig gets a kill mid lane under the Venomancer while the action was happening top. Tough to keep track of all these kills in this game.
Yeah, this game has action all over the place. And something we actually didn't talk about too much was they don't have anything to cancel the TPs.
Arise actually, he doesn't have a TP. He might have to Rapture.
That is a lot of stacks.
Dark Pack going in, 7 stacks coming in. Searing Chains miss. Quakefoot gets a kill bottom. Are you kidding me? Can you not kill people across the map, please? Can you just not do that? I'm just joking, but still kind of annoying. Repel goes in, the Gale goes, but of course he was repelled. It's not going to hit. Nice play. EGM this game has been on fire. And usually I think the biggest issue with an Omni Knight is not having mana or not getting levels.
Mana bits.
Yeah, he's got Arcanes now. It doesn't need Soul Rings.
Level 8?
He's good to go, man.
Yep. Should be good for the rest of the game. He probably... Usually we see a Blink Dagger coming out from the Omni Knight just so that you can get that Blink GA off, or sometimes the Aghanims. So.
He's going to go for Urn instead. He might build a Blink afterwards. I imagine it will be a Blink, but we'll wait and see. And he's going to get a Wand as well, so EGM is starting to farm up, man. In terms of supports, he's the highest net worth support, so no surprise.
Funzy actually opts for a drum on PA. That's kind of an interesting build. I don't think I've ever seen that.
What do you think about that?
I mean, it gives some nice stats, but it sort of feels a bit lackluster considering your core items consist of like BKB or Battle Fury.
What do you build instead?
I think a BKB this game.
Uh-oh.
So you can actually
got to run it away. You just build right into a BKB?
I mean, I've seen like Helm of Dominator BKB, which is a pretty decent build.
Bottom lane, Magic Missile, Dark Pack went. There's the Ravage. Matrice, goodbye, friend. You're going to get clubbed down by the Omni Knight's Warhammer. Pured by the Omniscience, indeed. Purified, excuse me. Pured is not a word.
Yeah, usually when we see the the mid lane PA, we see Battle Fury first. EGM is just going to get gone on and GATP. Yeah, usually we just see Battle Fury from mid PA after treads. But I suppose if you're not going Battle Fury, Sorry. You get Helmet Dominator and then BKB.
There is a fight breaking out now. Magic Missile, Funzy getting caught. Sleight of Fist. Creo is taking a heck of a lot of damage. I think he was trying to relocate out. No such luck. Swap out. Funzy. Well, goodbye. Searing Chains. He's dead. Double kill. Sing Ting is popping off this game, man. I'll tell you what. 5-0-2 at 17 minutes. 72 last hits and a Perseverance already to boot. He's actually very close to his Battle Fury. He's going to have like an 18-minute Battle Fury, I think. He's going to Remnant. He's looking for more. He's looking for Matt as my camera slips out of my fingers. Repel going. Matt is dead as hell. Unstoppable spree for TTSingSing.100TB. My God.
Now, I'm actually getting very concerned for Denial. Because at this point, what is their draft supposed to offer? They need to be... With these heroes, they actually have to snowball their lanes because...
Yes, I was about to say.
Especially with the Venomancer. Like, this hero as a support, if you lose the laning phase, he's actually completely worthless.
It reminds me of Game 5 against Secret versus Vici, where No-Tail was like, we're going to go for a Venomancer support. And then they proceeded to get trounced in about 17.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I just don't think the hero is good in the support role. I like it when it's core. I think it's so much better in that vicinity. And you have to have a draft that... Like, you have to have disables to, like, without the Venomancer to be able to make it work. And they have no disables right now. It's just nothing. Either way. It's just not looking good.
And they do get the puck. They Blink Dagger on the puck, so that's a key item. They're probably going to get EGM here.
Yeah, EGM is dead. He's rather tanky. It took him a bit to kill him, but he's dead. He doesn't have GA, so it could be worse. They won't fight mid. They'll probably just give this tower away, but at some point I feel like Team Taker are in a very good spot. I mean, if it's not like Koikva's pretty farmed. Like this would be okay farm at 18 minutes for a Storm, but then you look at Sing Sing and you're like, okay, I guess you have a Battle Fury done now.
And if we take a look at the gold graph, it's about 5,000 advantage for Tinker and 7,500 experience.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah.
Sing is all over the damn place. He pops his haste rune and...
I mean, they have no stuns. He can play very aggressively. As long as he has a Remnant up and he doesn't get Waning Rifted, he's like pretty good to go.
And the thing is, like, they're not even rectifying that by getting the Slark of Basher. They go for an SNY instead. I've not seen SNY on a Slark in a long time.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's just because Scotty is such a good item on the hero.
Sing Sing is going to get caught, Waning Rifted, Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. He actually did so much damage. He's going to Remnant away. He doesn't want to kill Jaral. He's just going to have to try to run as best as possible. He can bottle up and try to get Remnant. Arise is here, actually. They can't even fight into this anymore. Meanwhile, on the backside, Jaral's like, let's go. Yeah, they do have this ward, so they saw Arise walk into the lane, and now it's time for them to back off. There's no way they take that fight with Arise there.
Yep.
Team Taker are looking really good this game, man.
Can't fight into this side hunter. Effing Mad is getting decently farmed, I guess, on this Venomancer, but he's just going to die anytime they go on him.
He does get his poison off on all three of those heroes, but Bulba's just going to TP away. Rise is more than tanky enough for him to not give a damn. Plus, he has 10 stick charges, and Sing Sing actually, he can Flame Guard if he wanted to. He does at the end of it. He has 3,000 gold. Can you buy your Battle Fury? Or, like, buy the components of it? Is that possible? Matrice, Dark Pact, they're not going to go on him. EGM was thinking about it. They decided against it. And it's 5-14, man. This game, like, it's slowly just really gone Team Taker's way. There's no other way of putting it. Like, the draft we talked about, we pointed out a lot of the issues with Denial. They had an okay laning phase for the first minute or so, and then it kind of went awry. Funzy is trying to get this tower, and he might get it. It's going to get denied, though, and Funzy's like, if I die... Oh, no, Arise! They didn't see the relocate coming. What a beautiful play from Creo. He will be the martyr here, but he does save the Phantom Assassin, and they waste the Ravage. They might. Matrice is coming in, and they're going to bring Funzy back in. The Sleight of Fist blows up one, though. Magic Missile onto Funzy. This was not the fight to take. He does Phantom Strike away. He will get out. Dream Crawl on to 5, I believe. There's the GA. Dark Pact going as well. They're turning the fight around. PA still low. He's going to try to get the Stifling Dagger from afar. Jaral's dead. Koikva looking for Funzy. He spots him out, and Funzy is in trouble. He does have the Phantom Strike. That was not the way to go. Sing Sing doesn't have the mana for the Searing Chains, though. They're out of mana. Anchor Smash gets the kill. Mega kill for Arise. He's going to get Dark Pacted as well as pounced up. Purification. EGM has finally shown up to the party. They just need some mana. They already popped the Arcanes, and Koikva not willing to chase any further. TP rotation's back in. Now the IO tether up. EGM is low. Repel is not available. Purification will do some, but not much to keep him alive.
Slark has a lot of stacks.
He does, in fact. 17. Wow, one hit does so much damage. And Koifa has to ball lightning all the way back to the tier 2 tower. Sing has to TP away, and he will get out.
I mean, that's the problem with this draft. They have no disables. So even though they were able to sort of chase them after that engagement, they just saw TP away, and there's nothing they can do about it.
That fight could have been a lot worse, too, for Denial. I think they didn't have enough mana for Koifa.
They didn't have, I mean, there was no Ravage, right?
Yeah, so that too. Good Dream Coil as well from Brawl to keep them all in one spot, but had they had a mana for Storm Spirit, let's say he gets like a ball or a Soul Ring instead of something else. He does have the Orc now, but let's say he has the Soul Ring, and let's say EGM is there a bit earlier, and they have Ravage. I mean, these are all big ifs, but
I actually really like the Soul Ring build in the safe lane. I think it's really good.
I think it's good as well.
It looks like...
Okay.
Well, I completely missed that. Excellent.
Good stuff.
Matrice is actually going SNY into Scotty, so not opting for either mobility item of the Shadow Blade or the Blink Dagger. I mean, we see Blink Dagger pretty much every game on this hero.
I think he's pretty fast with SNY, although you're going to be fast regardless, so... He's going to TP bottom, slight of considering chase. He doesn't get the deny off. Dark Pack goes through. Ball Lightning Orc. This could be a problem. Matrice is in some trouble. Do they have enough damage? I think the Soul Burn will do it, and it's actually Quickfoot with the right click that gets the kill. On the back end, TP coming out. They will not grab Funzy as he did TP at the right time towards that mid lane, I believe, and they're going to head top as well. So I think Denial are playing this as best as possible, given how far behind they are. They're trying to split push. They're trying to find kills across the map, and they've done a good job so far. And they're going to find EGM. Waning Rift's going to go in. No crits just yet for Funzy. He's going to live? Nope, just kidding. Dream Coil.
See you in the spring.
So, it looks like Funzy has started to work on his BKB. Tinker are going to get Roshan pretty much for free. I don't think there's going to be any contests coming out from Denial as Slark is dead. They also have Ravage as well, so fighting into Tinker right now would be suicidal. They're going to sort of have to just split push with the Slark, hope that he doesn't die to these Storm ganks, but right now Storm has a fairly decently easy time killing out the Slark with +1 with the Orchid.
Yeah, you saw it there with Sing Sing. I think it was Sing.
As long as the Dark Pact isn't mid, like, cast, he's going to fall to the Orchid.
And Quickfoot's done a good job of that. And Sing also has 3,000 gold plus his Battle Fury. He did skill up, by the way. I've seen a lot of players not go for the 2nd or 3rd level in Remnant, but he decided to get it anyways. And actually, Sing was the one that was talking about this when he was casting during the summit. He said he usually doesn't go for 3 points in the Remnant, so kind of surprising that he does.
I think that's just early, right? So you max all your other skills first, and then you go back for Remnant?
Maybe,
I'm not sure that stats are better than Remnant. Maybe they are, because you don't usually rely on the damage from it so much. But 100 damage is like pretty significant, right? For 2 skill points.
That's true.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You get tankier through stats, though. Stats. You gotta play a hero where I just go stats every game.
4 stats for... I mean, you could do Medusa, right? Stats, split shot, easy.
No, man, I'm like gonna play... I don't know, like... I'm gonna go Night Stalker.
I'm just kidding, never go
I'm gonna go Night Stalker and skill stats every... Like, I'm gonna skill stats and, like, silence. Not even go for Honor in the Night. New meta. Don't ever do that, people, please. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna do that.
Just do it in his games.
There have been times where I've had really, really rough Dota games, and I talk to my friends like Spitwad, and they'll be like, man, you just need to not get so angry at the game. You just gotta play a game where you just go Naked Rapier. I was telling this story to Ben as well.
That's actually pretty funny.
And I was just like, I thought he meant like, I think he meant like Treads Rapier, but I literally went Naked Rapier.
Did you
like
win?
20 minutes into the game, I had gotten Rapier, and we were already behind. We had lost like all of our tier 2 towers. And then I lost the Rapier 5 minutes later. My team didn't even flame me. It was the best shit ever. 6-6 gonna go down to Matrice. He actually gets a lot of gold for that kill. 704 plus the bounty. Yeah, 878 gold for the Slark off of that one kill alone. Did Sing buy anything before he died? And no, he didn't buy a single item before he died there. I think he got caught out, and
he must not have had a Remnant up, and he got slowed.
I don't think he did.
That's the only way he dies.
Maybe they just... I don't know. I don't know what happened there. I missed it. I was too busy talking about my Naked Rapier story.
It looks like actually Mad actually picks up an Orchid on the Venomancer, so... You know, it does give them some kill pressure now onto the Storm and the Ember. I definitely think they needed an Orchid on one of these heroes, because...
I'm surprised he got enough farm for that.
I mean, he has 85 CS. He has died a lot, but...
That's true. By the
way,
it
was sort of naked-ish. Yeah,
naked
mana
orchid.
boots.
You know what I'm gonna do from now on?
Dire's
What?
top tower is under
Every time you say actually, I'm gonna cough.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I haven't said it that many times.
No, you haven't. I'm just giving you a hard time, man. I'm sorry. Arise. Repelled. Blink. Force staff. They have draw. Gush. Ooh, face shift. Anchor smash. She's actually still dead. He has the Yules, but he's still dead anyways. Good purification, by the way. There's the Scotty from Slark, at least. So that's something. But that they killed him so fast, though.
Lark's actually getting really big.
tower is under attack.
Matrice, this is your fight, buddy. Arise is like, I want to kill him, but I don't have a Blink Dagger. He is building towards his refresher. In fact, he has the recipe, and now he just needs the Perseverance. Quickfly is getting fought mid lane, which, by the way, he also has a Perseverance. Ball landing in. Blink Ravage is going to go. It's only on Defunzi, though. They can maybe relocate out, and they're going to try to do so. They will make it, get him out of time. Now the Aegis is going to go. Beautiful relocate from Creo. That was absolutely fantastic. Quickfoot, his Aegis has now been expended. Matrice is trying to fight on this. There's going to be the Shadow Dance coming in. They bring him back, and Arise is like, get me out of here. Creo's dead immediately again. Funzy's getting fought on. His BKB has been popped, but look at Sing Sing go. Anchor smash, sleight of fist, the right click from Quickfoot, the double kill. Maybe not their best decision. They should have just let Creo die. TP coming in. Matrice. Now Orchid is up on Quickfoot. He's in trouble. He's dead. The Sleight of Fist. Poison Nova's going to go. Jarrell's back into the fray. Wave of Terror. EGM is low. He's going to Yule Scepter himself up into the air, but I think he should fall. Sleight of Fist. Pounce goes in. A 3-for-2 trade so far. Force out. Arise is going to TP away. Yule Scepter from Jarrell keeps him up and alive. Sleight of Fist. Surge Chains goes again, but Arise is in trouble. Jaunt forward. He's done. Turns it to a 3-for-3 trade. Sing Sing still alive once more. Sleight of Fist. Steering Chains is up and ready to go, but he's not going to use it. And that fight goes Denial's way. Some way. Somehow.
Yeah. I mean, it was a really good fight for them. I think the relocate was pretty key in that. I'm actually surprised that he relocated the PA back. But in the end, it does end up working out for them, sort of. I think, was it 3-for-3 or
3-for-3? Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
it doesn't show on
the course.
The recap was like kind of finicky,
died
but
earlier.
yeah. Either way, that's definitely. I mean, you're behind for Denial. That's one way to get back in is just by taking an even fight, but it turns into your fight because of how the gold's going.
Yeah, my only concern from Denial is that, sure, they might be getting some items to sort of help them with their no disable problem. Like, I imagine they're going to get Bashers on both of these core heroes, but if, let's say they get 2 Abyssals or 2 Bashers or whatever, the GA makes them do no damage during these fights, so they actually didn't pop GA during that fight. That's something to note.
Is this a... Do you get Diffusal this game? On any of these heroes for Denial?
No. I'm Veno. Maybe. Because oh, Puck's actually getting Diffusal. Okay.
Never refuse gold given.
So that's gonna be a nice pickup as well.
Silence.
Illusion.
I'm just worried a little bit for Denial because all their damage really is physical. I mean, sure, if Veno can get in there and ult somehow, he does a lot of magical damage, but
Wow.
and Puck does a little bit of magical damage, but both of their main cores are all physical damage except for, you know, the 2 nukes from Sark.
Well, so far, Diffusal Blade has been picked up on Puck. Okay. Sorry. Somebody messaged me something in the middle of the cast.
Excellent.
My apologies. Bulba's sitting on a gem. He's got his medallion as well. EGM is here as well. They're ready to go. I think at this point, if you're Slark, you're the only one that's near the top on your team. You're carrying a lot of the load here. He is going for a master, by the way, and
Yep.
this is going to be tough. But they're doing a nice job of putting pressure across the map. You look at where Matrice is, and you look at what's happening top, and
I think they're gonna have a lot of trouble when they get a refresher onto a Rice. They're gonna have to deal with double Ravage,
Searing
GA.
Chains. Mad's going to get caught out. Sleight of Fist is going to go poison over the relocate in. Sing is into trouble. Manta's out of the silence. Guardian Angel is going to go as well. Swap out. Purification still alive. Now the Ravage comes in from Arise onto 2. Creo's going to get caught. Matrice as well. Gush, Creo's done, but what about Matrice? He's still alive and he's living. Arise is looking for more, but they take the gem and peace out. Bunzy's thinking of jumping in. Stifling Dagger's going to go. They find out EGM Purification. No GA was already used. 2 for 2 so far. Arise is going to try to blink down. He's got Force. What's he going to do with it? Force to the low ground. They do pop the Phantom Strike. He's got his refresh, but no mana to use. BKB. Funzy's going to man up against Koikfa. He Bolt Lightning's back up to the high ground. Jarral is so low. Can he get either of these kills? The Remnant, he gets phase shifted. He stays alive. Jarral is going to blink away. Sleight of Fist not there in time. Oh my god, they should have gotten 2 kills there. Instead, they get neither. Koikfa now Bolt Lightning's to the low ground as well. Patrice does get Sleight of Fist, searing chance to lose her up. Johnson, Koikfa! He wants the kill. He can't get it. Beautiful play from Jarral. And they end up taking 3.
Jarral on this puck. Unbelievable play. And that just goes to show how elusive this hero is with that Yule Scepter. Unbelievable. And Denial are doing it. They're actually making a comeback in this game. They're going to have the Basher soon completed onto the PA. Basher now completed onto Slark. And Team Tinker are actually just not fighting as a unit of 5 right now. So that could that's probably the main issue that they're having at the moment. In that last team fight, Storm was late to the party, and before that, they just haven't been fighting as a unit of 5 right now. And I really want to see them smoke, possibly, and look for a pickoff with maybe the Storm or something, and then try to have a 5-man fight. Because obviously it's not working the way they're playing right now. They can't take these 4 versus 5 fights anymore.
It's kind of like what was happening in the last game, but Team Tinker could get away with it because they had the Naga and she would come in and clean up. So this time it's kind of like it's 4 versus 5, but they're not in a position where they could just roll over Denial with 4 heroes. They have to play a bit more carefully, I think. So far, about an even net worth graph here, as you can clearly see. And experience is about 5,000 to 2,500. It's actually at 2,500 now. Ball Lightning, Mad gonna get caught out. There's the Orchid. Koikfa's gonna go in. And he's gonna grab the kill. Basher picked up for Phantom Assassin, so. Okay, nice kill, but what can they get off the back end of that? Roshan isn't up for another minute. Max Race from Roche, by the way. That's infuriating if you're Team Tinker.
Yeah. So Singh is getting pretty close to that Daedalus, so he's going to be dishing tremendous damage in these teamfights with his Manta and Battle Fury. When is Roche spawning? Roche is spawning pretty soon, so they should probably look to do that as well. Once they're going to have 2 Ravages, so it's going to be pretty hard for Denial to contest. Denial really have an advantage when the fights are really chaotic, but if there's a Roche fight, I think Tinker will definitely have an advantage, at least right now, while they have the Refresher Ravage and the Guardian Angel. The more chaotic, the better for Denial at this point. Because they have a lot of mobility on these heroes. They have blinks on Phantom Assassin, a blink on Puck. You know, Sark is very mobile himself.
So, 35 minutes into the game, 16 to 26 the score. Where do you go from here? Do Denial really have... Do they have this late game secured up? What about Tinker?
I mean, it's not really secured, right? Because the Guardian Angel is still always a threat. Because both of your main physical damage cores are physical. I mean, both of your main primary cores are doing physical damage. And that can just be completely negated during a team fight. Currently for 7 seconds. But once he's level 16 and possibly even with an Ags, it's going to go up to 10 seconds.
Oh no, Matrice gets caught out. Orchid's gonna go pull as well. Ravage is ready. Arise is gonna pop it. Matrice is dead with no buyback. Second Ravage on to 3. Arise! Beautiful play. Koikfa with an ultra kill. It is a team wipe, and Tinker are gonna not only take Roche, they're gonna take a lot off the back end of this. Wow, that was not the fight they were looking for.
Yeah, I said Denial actually just can't take fights at Roche because, like, when the fights are very organized, it's so easy for Tinker to win the fights. I mean, they all just clumped up and Tinker just click all their abilities and they instantly win the fight. Denial need these chaotic fights, like the fight top, when they were all spread out in the jungle. That was a really good place for them to fight, and the way the fight started, they can't have these fights that start as 5v5s. They need like a 2v2 or a 3v3, and then it sort of, you know, people start funneling in. And they get more and more chaotic, because these 5-on-5 engagements that are straight up are definitely always going to be favoring
I mean, because
Tinker.
Matrice on a Slark is not going to be benefiting from any real 5-on-5 engagement. Your goal as a Slark is to pick off heroes in the back line, pick off supports as quickly as possible, and move in and out of the fight. Much like a PA, I think both of those heroes function in the same regard, where you're not really trying to man fight. Whereas Team Tinker, if you get 2 Ravages, meanwhile, Matt is going to get caught out down bottom. He's going to die. MKB is picked up, by the way, for Ember Spirit. I thought he was going to go for a crit, but MKB makes a lot more sense up against the Phantom Assassin.
Yeah, it does.
So,
I think it's a good item choice. You know, PA's effectiveness after you get MKB, it diminishes greatly. The hero's really strong against heroes that don't get MKB. Like, Ember is not really a prototypical MKB hero. Usually he wants to get crit first, so the MKB is going to be really late, but I think getting the MKB early is a good choice.
So, for now, 37 minutes into the game. This, I was wondering how Denial would respond to the adversity, especially after, you know, those couple of good fights that went their way. But then all of a sudden, they lose a fight. They will relocate up top as there is an issue happening. It looks like Arise is going to get caught out. He's going to get caught out. The pound swap out from Balma saves his life. Creo is going to die first. Ball might die, but that's more than worth it as long as Arise stays alive. He's hightailing it back home. Now they repel up into Quickfoot. He's out of mana, by the way. He is regenerating slowly with usage of that Orchid and the Bloodstone crit as well. Ball Lightning's further away. They're still chasing him. Pounces over. Quickfoot has Ball Lightning mana again ready to go. Diffusel's going to maybe fly. Quickfoot in some trouble. Waning Rift. Quickfoot in trouble. He is dead. Yes, that's just the Aegis, though. That was that much effort expended for an Aegis. EGM, Repel, Diffusal play is going to go. Guardian Angel, Ball Lightning back in. Ravage is about to go for Rise. He doesn't even need it, but he doesn't get the kill on Funzy because he TPs away, and I think he had popped his BKB, and it was still BKB'd while he was TPing away. So good no usage of that Tidehunter Ravage there.
Yeah. So they're going to have the double Ravage as well as, I believe he has a Shiva's. No, he actually sells the plate now. He doesn't have the Shiva's quite yet, but they're going to have the double Ravage for this mid push. They're probably going to stop at the tier 2, I would imagine. Matt's just going to die right now to a quick pick off.
Quickfoot is having a heck of a game, much like last game.
Yep.
I'd say Arise has been the best player for this team, though, I think. I don't know.
This game, I think Arise has been the MVP. That Ravage at Roche was pretty amazing. He blinked at the exact same time that Puck blinked in, and was able to catch the Ravage on him, and then he refreshed, and then he blinked again to the remaining members, and then perfectly chained the Ravage, make sure that no one could pop the BKBs. It's a really nice play by Arise at the Roche pit.
They're going to head up to the top lane now, and Quickfoot is going to look to push this in. So, for now, Team Tinker, they seem to have the dominant control over this game, and all they need is really one more big fight like the one they had at the Roche pit to finish this game off, and even one that's slightly smaller. Just get a couple of kills, don't lose anybody in the backside. You have your Refresher Ravage ready to go for a Rise now. EGM has Yules. He's got his GA up in 55 seconds. Maybe they wait for GA to go for the tier 3, but Jarrell's ready to go. They want to fight this. This is a bit of a questionable decision. If Denial loses this fight, this game is over. They're going to go in. They're going to relocate as well. Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Ravage might be used. Not yet. Arise is thinking about it. BKB, Creo getting caught out. They're going to pick up one kill. That's the Venom answer. Creo might be the second. Ball Lightning, Quickfoot going all the way across. Ravage onto a couple again. Funzy caught out. They're going to lose all 4, if not all 5 of these heroes. Matrice is still alive, but he is the only one, in fact, living at this point. Everyone down for about 60 seconds. Matrice is going to jump in. It looks like they've all but given up here. He's going to get remnanted up, remnanted on. Yulesper, Ravage is going to go. He's dead, no buyback. And this should be the beginning of the end here for Denial as Team Tinker with some excellent team fighting in game number 2. They'll take the lead and perhaps the victory.
Yeah, I think this game's over at this point. Yep, and the GG is called. Again, another outdraft, I would say, from Team Tinker, showing that they are the more experienced and veteran team in this series. Well played too, especially that Roche fight. Really good plays from Arise, and Quickfoot had a really solid game. You know, doing his usual solid and steady play in both of these games.
This was Team Tinker the way it should have been.